What's going on, guys? This is Upgrade Your Mindset with Luis Suarez. I felt the need to put this video out, considering the state of affairs, considering everything going on today, the state of society, the state of humanity, really. And I'm not going to get real deep into it, like as far as politics or any of that is concerned, but there's something to be said about being a follower instead of leading versus leading yourself. Because, there's a price to pay for being a follower, and it may not happen initially, but, you might end up somewhere and not realize or even know how you ended up getting there to begin with, because a lot of the times we follow people that don't know where they're going themselves. And, even me at a young age, something about following the herd, following the crowd, doing what everybody else was doing, just didn't sit right with me. You know what I mean? I remember even at a young age being in school and seeing somebody even wearing the same t-shirt as me. I didn't even like, man. I always wanted to be different. And it wasn't me being defiant, me being a contrarian or any of that. I just didn't like following crowds because, to me, I always sensed there was a lack of authenticity in following others. I didn't see the legitimacy in following other people. When I saw others, go one way, when I saw the majority go one way, I went the other way. To me, it was just phony. It was fake, and people were doing it for the wrong reasons. A lot of times people follow others just to be part of something, just to be part of a crowd, just to be cool, quote unquote. A lot of times people follow others just for validation, and sure, I remember being young and following trends, following certain fashion styles, wanting the latest game system, being inspired by, athletes and the Michael Jordans of the world. And you're always going to have an influence of something growing up, and something that's going to be a role model to you, something that you're going to want to be like. But, it gets to a point where you plateau as far as how far you take it, how far you want to follow people. I remember being young. I remember being young and in the 4th grade, getting my ears pierced. And I thought I was a shit because I got my ears pierced. Kids at that age weren't allowed to get their ears pierced. I remember being in the 7th grade in middle school and being one of the first ones to have a jersey with the actual embroidered logo and letters. And I thought I was a shit, man. I thought I was cool. And I remember kids coming up to me being like, yo, where'd you get that? It was because I was making money at an early age. So I, in many ways I was inspired. I was following something, but I was also, I was kind of like a little bit of a trendsetter early on. Now I'm an adult. None of that shit really matters to me. But like I said, we follow people, we follow things, we follow ideas, we follow the majority because we want to be validated. It's not cool to go against the grain. It's not cool to have your own ideas. You get certain labels put on you. You're a conspiracy theorist. When you don't side with the majority, there's going to be issues. You're going to catch backlash, and people don't like that. People want to be praised. People want to feel good. And it all started with social media. Social media is like a drug. And, I always say in the 80s, we had the crack epidemic. Well, in 2021, we have the attention like epidemic. People want likes. People want to be validated. And it's taken us down a dark path. Now, our only motive for doing shit, our only motive for following something, our only motive for taking a stance is through validation. We want validation, and if we don't get validation out of something, we don't side with it. We're scared to believe something and use our critical thinking in fear that we're going to be judged by others. It's so important today, and I can't stress it enough. When you just want to be cool, and it's almost like the blind leading the blind. And at what point is it going to end? At what point are you going to realize that these people that you think are so cool and you like the shine that they're getting, and you think that eventually you're going to get the same amount of shine, at what point do you realize that these people are leading you down the wrong path? To the point that all common sense goes out the window. We've literally traded common sense and critical thinking for validation, to be liked, to be part of a group. So fuck all that following this person. Dig within yourself. See who you are as a person, what you naturally believe. Shut the world off around you. And then you could look at things critically. You could look at everybody's talking points and you could come to a conclusion, versus just siding with one side and being like, nah, I don't like this person, so I ain't gonna fuck with them. I don't like this president, so fuck anything he has to say. When that president could be making good talking points, when this person could be making good talking points and they could be making sense. We just want to dismiss everybody because we don't like them, because they ain't cool, because they ain't popular. And the popular ones are the biggest liars, the biggest bullshitters, the ones that really got the evil agenda and want to lead you down the wrong path for their own self-benefit. Once you understand that, now you understand the world, you understand your life. You know what I mean? You understand you. You understand what you like, and you're comfortable being yourself. And you ain't worrying about being judged by other people. So stop stressing being validated and being liked by others. Our minds have been trained this way. It's almost like giving a dog a treat. The problem is that this shit's been in excess, and it's been excessive. It's getting ridiculous now. Where, you don't want to do something because you're scared of being judged and looked at as an outcast. And that's the problem with this world. We got way too many followers. We need people to start standing up right now. Stand up for what is right. People need to start thinking for themselves. Stop following these motherfuckers on TV telling you lies. That's all I got to say. Please upgrade your mindset. Like the video, share it, and I'm out. Peace.